Beewolves take the win over the Frontrunners. The Beewolves win the contest against the Frontrunners, 7-4. The Frontrunners opened up the scoring in the first inning, when after an Ed Club single.
The first pitch into Club that gets over to Ortiz, who can't quite scoop it off the ground.
And a Hannah Mess double.
Hard hit down the line. Bertha Banks dives to try and get it, but she can't. So Mess comes to third. Billy, oh my gosh, Buster Biggs runs around it.
Jonas Trickster tripled on the first pitch of the at-bat, scoring 2 runs.
Ortiz has to remain calm and put away a few batters. Oh, that one's hit deep to right center field. It's going back. Oh, it's off the wall. And they're going to get 2 runs in. Freddie Knox whips it to home, and it's quickly a 2-0 lead by the Frontrunners.
The Beewolves knotted the game up at 2 in the bottom of the third inning, when they scored 1 run on a Billy LaBoink single.
Good patience by Billy LaBoink, who's got him closing in on 30 pitches now. It's hard, it's a liner. That's going out into right field. Jones picks it up, and Beavis Ortiz is coming home to tie the game, Pete.
The Beewolves pulled away for good with 3 runs in the 5th inning. In the 5th, Beavis Ortiz led off with a single.
Comes right at him, hits that one into his own dugout. Still 0-2 the count. Low, he hits it hard, and that's into the gap. Beavis Ortiz is going to go 2 for 2 today, Pete. Ed Club picks it up, throws it in. Good job, Beavis.
And was followed quickly by Gina Torrens, who did the same.
Yes, sir. Let's get him to steal a base now. Gina Torrens, the second baseman, 0 for 2 today, hitting .353. She came in riding high. There's a shot. That's going to land in left field for a clean single. So we got runners at first and second with no outs.
When, in a surprise move, the Beewolves sat Handley Dexterez.
Handley Dexterez coming out tense, 0 for 2. Let's hope he goes 1 for 3. The pressure comes way up here. The crowd on their feet getting into it. Pete Jay's considering a substitution. He's going to pull Handley Dexterez for Steve Monstour. Do we know who's going to play first base?
Yeah, Steve Monstour.
Oh, Steve Monstour. Okay, all right. Steve Monstour is going to come in. They've had enough of Handley Dexterez. Here he comes. Let's see what he can do. Power against right-handers.
And in stepped Steve Monstour, who took Marshall Rosas deep to left field, on a 1-0 count, scoring 3 runs.
Handley Dexterez is going to be mad about that. That was a great choice, though. Monstour hits it deep to left field. It's going back, and it's out of here. What a choice, Pete. Steve Monstour goes yard, goes way over the left field, 387 feet, just about as high as it was far. It was his 2nd home run and 5th RBI.
Beavis Ortiz was credited with the victory for the Beewolves. The pitcher allowed 9 hits and 4 runs over 5 innings, striking out 3 and walking none. Tats Belfour was brought in the 6th to relieve Ortiz, after he gave up a home run to Filet Jones.
That's a bang, that's gone. And Filet Jones, again, the upper deck, into the upper deck for Filet Jones. His first home run of the season. That went 434 feet. That's his first home run and first RBI of the season, and Filet Jones has woken up.
And an errant throw on a pickoff play allowed Pitt Jeterson to go from first to third.
Oh, and Ortiz throws the ball over to first, and it goes over Monstour's head, and Monstour picks it up, and he's going to make the throw to third, but the runner is able to get all the way around, so now there's a runner at third with nobody out.
Smack Avery entered the game out of the bullpen and helped to close out the game in relief. Avery recorded the last 3 outs to earn the save for the Beewolves. Marshall Rosas took the loss for the Frontrunners. The hurler lasted 2/3 of an inning, allowing 4 hits and 3 runs while walking 0. Tito Singleton started the game for the Frontrunners. Singleton was lifted in the 4th inning, as a result of a rocket off the bat of Beavis Ortiz.
Singleton delivers. There's a smash, and Singleton takes it off the chops. Ortiz is going to pull into first with a single, but Tito Singleton has taken a hard hit ball in the face,
which resulted in Singleton sustaining a body contusion. Singleton stayed on the mound, facing another 8 hitters, allowing 3 hits on 20 pitches and surrendering 1 earned run. Singleton finished the day allowing only 2 runs on 6 hits and walking 0. The Beewolves racked up 16 hits in the game. Gina Torrens, Magic Moore, LaBoink, Bertha Banks, Freddie Knox, and Ortiz all collected multiple hits for the Beewolves. Torrens led the Beewolves with 3 hits in 5 at-bats. Eliza Peck had 7 defensive chances in the field, the most on the team. Magic Moore helped Smack Avery earn his first save with a diving catch in the 9th.
Curveball hit hard to right center field, going back. And it's caught by Magic Moore.
Yeah.
A diving catch at the track.
Denying Jonas Trickster of a possible RBI.
That would have been multiple bases. What a play.
Avery was so inspired by Moore's play in center field that he struck out the very next batter, the power-hitting Filet Jones.
One strike away from a second Beewolves win. There it is, inside corner, strike 3, and the game is over, Pete. Way to go, Smack Avery. Beewolves win.
The Frontrunners tallied 12 hits on the day. Pitt Jeterson, Ed Clubb, and Hannah Mess all had multiple hits for the Frontrunners. Jeterson went 4-for-4 at the plate to lead the Frontrunners in hits. The Frontrunners didn't commit a single error in the field. Mess had the most chances in the field with 9. The 3 stars of the game were:
first star, of course, Steve Monstour, the starting catcher, backup first baseman. He was 1 for 2 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run.
Yeah, it wasn't even slated to play today. It was sitting there on the bench till they said, "You know what, Steve, get out there." All right.
Well, he wants to show somebody that he's worth that $2 million raise.
Yeah, right. Well done. Second star, the B-plus ranked third baseman for the Frontrunners, number 39, Pitt Jeterson. He goes 3 for 4. Impressive, with a double and a run on his own.
And then the third star of the game, somebody who seems to be making an appearance almost weekly now, Gina Torrens, the second baseman, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs and stole a base.
What a turnaround. She was largely absent last season, so it's good to see her firing on all cylinders.
Powered by Narrative Science and Game Changer Media. Copyright 2021. All rights reserved. Any reuse or republication of this story must include the preceding attribution. Now,
Get out!